So that's going to be our... Dun, dun, dun. That's solo games. We don't want those. I'm just going to jump back, and it's going to be Stuttgart Kings versus Kolegove. That's the one we want. I'll edit the connection stream for myself, and yes, I am talking through my entire process. Not that any of this has anything to do with any of you guys. Grab that. Hide the IP address so that you guys can't ruin a lovely day of gaming. And then we chuck it back to the game. Fantastic. We ready for the second map? Now, that being said, I am just going to update a couple things. So now, if you guys type in !stats, you'll get the stats for this match. And then it is Stuttgart Kings versus Kolegove. Let me just add that all into the stream information. Apologies, it's 1-0 to Stuttgart Kings, second map. Alright. One man stream ready to go here, boys. Quick little roster rundown. We got Faka, Ecstasy, Revels, Mazalaza. Oh jeez, that's going to be horrible to pronounce. And Klump, CLM. We'll go with CLM KK. Kolegove, we got Eladrin, Walking, Neither, Awake, and Wakey. We saw them playing it out earlier this morning. Up against Equal, and they're fighting their way up in this low bracket. Walking with the jump here onto the top of the arch. Revels and Mazalaza trying to push in, Walking having something to say about it, and down they go. Scope squads, we got both Neither and Revels on scope, and they're going to be looking at each other. All those smokes stops anything fun from happening. Ecstasy watching towards mid. CLMK smokes the top of the street. It's going to allow his teammates to stop pushing into that site. He does hear the scope shots ringing out, but he's still got a spot to clear out, which is oh man, Revels with a close range scope to take out Walking. CLMK coming under heavy fire. So Revels going to have to come in to save his teammate. Jumps out, gets the kill onto Awake. And SK looking pretty good in this round. Revels with a nice little shot. Our last man standing is Wacky. I'm just waiting for a bullet to clip the red barrel in front of him and set it on fire. I think he's going to get lucky though. Well, I say lucky in the sense that he won't die to that. He's going to die to Revels a scope instead. Who gets himself a third for the round. Neither yet to enter the scoreboard. It has only been 2 rounds. Let's see if we can change it around though. Smoke's gone up. Thankfully for him, no nades have come in to blow up the car, so he will survive another day. Revels pushes forward with Deagle in hand. There's actually an SMG laying down there. but unable to see him. Fucker pushing up on fences. Also, this guy have been able to get onto the site fairly easily for the 2 times they've tried. There is someone waiting just on the B arch, and it is awake. He was able to get the first one, but not the second. Walking and taking a fucker. Brings you back to a 2-on-2. CLMK takes out Walking. Wakey, now your last man standing. Exactly the same position, although half the number of people compared to the last round. Spot someone on the fences. And it is Revels, who surprisingly with the scope does come out on top. Kolegove currently 6-1-1-1-0. It is not the start they wanted. Kolegove, no lucky shot from him. Revels with the rush over towards this B side. Neither though is going to slow him down just a little bit. Goes for the peek on the scope. He's got to watch out for an SMG that might push those stairs just outside of wooden. But so far not too much of a problem. I was going to say neither's going to smoke himself out, but it's actually Mazalaza that finishes him off. Ecstasy not covering this mid area. It is down to Wakey and Awake. Wacky, Wakey. Wacky going 1 versus 3. He's had to go 1 versus however many nearly every round thus far. And pretty much in the exact same position. One of these days he's going to pull it off. But I don't think today is the day. This fucker does find him through that little pallet. Neither going 0-4. Definitely... definitely not something I was expecting to see or say this LAN. He has been playing quite well overall, I'd say. He has rushed over towards that B side, but unlucky for him, there's not going to be too much action there just yet. Oh, fuck, with a dirty spot in spawn. I would be mildly upset. Neither finally gets himself on the scoreboard. Well done, my friend. And with that, it is just up to the last 2 of Mazala and Fucker, who is now the only one left standing. Fucker actually grabbing both of those quick little kills. I don't know where my brain was that I didn't switch to him. Means that this is now turned to a 1-on-2. If he gets anything here, he's going to put himself in such a strong position. Oh, he has made a bit of noise picking that up. He gets the kill onto Neither, and is this seriously a 1 versus 4? Awake. Does he know where that bomb is? Oh, he's gonna find a slightly bad angle here. Going straight for the plant. The barrel explosion isn't going to stop him. Shots coming in now from Awake. Fucker's tagged up, but he is able to get the kill, and he gets the 1 versus 4. No way. Oh no, Kolegove, what have you done? Kolegove even. The tag says Kolegove, but Kolegove on the site. Ecstasy with a nice push onto this B site. Oh, Despot walking at the top of the street. And he's going to push the scope, I believe. Loads coming through there from him. He's held onto the side for his teammates. Revels going down, but thankfully, Fucker there to get the revenge frag. CLMK pushing up onto the platform. Wacky gets the kill onto Fucker, but there's definitely going to be a Yeah, the revenge frag is coming in here any second. You might actually even see both of them before he pulls the trigger. He does. Takes out the first, takes out the second. CLMK with a nice little double there. Closes it off for the team. Tactical timeout. What is the map score? Map score is currently 1-0 to Stuttgart Kings. We're on the second map, and second map was picked by Stuttgart Kings, so this is their map. They were able to beat Kolegove on backlot. Exclamation mark stats. We'll give you stats for this match. So you can go and check it out there. See what the first map score was. See the players' stats. And all the fanciness that comes with it. Only giving us all the info, but not the info of we dem boys. Which my biased ass is only curious about. Let's have a look here. Oof, Whedon boys are not doing too well. They lost 13-5 on Crash. Currently losing 6-3 on City Streets. Map score is 1-0 to Out of Reach. Back into this match mode. We move into this. Back to this match though. We move into the 7th round. Stuttgart Kings once again abusing that B site. Kolegove just not able to hold on to it. CLMK pushing the top of the street. Revels gets him second of the round as we had someone pushing through the archers. Didn't even bother changing. Fucker finishes it off with a final kill. 6-1. Imagine having that timeout, having that big old chat with your team, and what do you get from it? Nothing. You're wiped even quicker over on that B side. Let's try and have a look and see what's going on over this B side though. SMG wise, we've got a Wake going in first. He's going to be rushing towards... into the washroom, and I'll be trying to watch this push. He's actually got himself in a good position here. CLMK goes down. He does get tagged up, but he's got some teammates to work with him. And Ladron falls, but neither's still up, so should be alright for anyone trying to push onto that white van. Spray coming in from Fucker takes out a Wake. It was 3 people shooting at him though, so it was nearly bound to happen at some point. Neither getting pushed up here at the top of the street. Deagle out, takes out Ecstasy. Still a 3-on-3, but the threat by no means has dispelled. Fuckers AK coming in strong once again. Can Wukong stop this plant? Are they even trying to stop the plant? Both of those players are coming through B Arch right now. Wukong just spinning around, unsure what to do. Mazalaz takes 1 as he finishes off Wacky that just killed off his teammate. 7-1. Revels will scope on the front spawn. Have a little look and see what he does. I don't know what you guys have done with the new Call of Duty, but unfortunately mine does not seem to be playing ball. Apologies. I'm going to just restart my game. Doesn't love an interrupted stream, right? Said no one ever. Right. Oh. We haven't missed out too much though. Kolegove have lost 2. Stuttgart Kings have lost 3. But the 2 strongest are left standing for Stuttgart Kings. CLMK pushing forward, gets the kill onto Walking. A little bit lucky there. And I think this is going to initiate a rotate from them, as they are probably expecting them to be over at A. And as we can see, they know, as his teammate dies over on A, is suddenly rethinking all his decisions. Dropping down into market. You should actually have an alright plant over on B site now with the player waiting at the top of the street. That's probably going to be wacky. I think it's a bit unnecessary to be poking this. That's neither with the scope. I think going for the plant would have been a better decision though. But who am I but a lowly caster? I'm not the one at LAN trying to fight my way into the finals. Rebel spots away because he crosses towards their B side. Even though his head was down, the shot connects. A couple of early round nades going out, a kill apiece for either team. And Stuttgart Kings rushing forward to get out onto the site. Neither, I don't know what you saw. But whatever you did, it worked out. Ladron falls as I was trying to still switch to him. Wacky in a 1 versus 3. Explosives top of B Street. Nazalizer does take a couple hits, but he'll be able to regen, and his teammates are covering his cross. I mean, at this point, Wacky could have just blown up the car. Slowly peeking around the corner, trying to find someone or something. Shots come out. Mazalizer does drop. Wacky's aim just that little bit better in that scenario. Spot someone in B arch, and as nice as this all is, there is only 10 seconds left, so it's a now or never. A fake's not going to help. Ecstasy comes in and gets the kill. 8-2 to Stuttgart Kings. TM Kitty saying Revels is best so far. I don't know, I'd say Fucker's doing pretty good for himself. He's got a solid game going. 10 runs in and 14 kills. Let's see if he gets the commentator's curse or a bit of luck as we watch him here and see what he does. You can hear his teammates fighting over towards their B. He wants to get in some supporting fire, but naturally you don't want to give away your position either. Peeks out, takes out a Ladrin. B opens up just that little bit more, trying to spot the player on fences. Unable to see them just yet, but patience hopefully will pay off. CLMK gets away, could come from behind and actually taken out 2 of his teammates. Ecstasy pushing the back of the player on the fences, neither goes down. Fucker's just laying down the covering fire, but Walking is going to drop. 9-2 the scoreline. And I think we might see a bit of a quick second map here. As soon as this one finishes, we'll just jump right into the next one. We're going to get some good continuous casting going today. I might just take a little break at one point to grab myself a drink. Otherwise, nothing is stopping us, boys. It's going to be a day full of CoD here. FPS Challenge over in Stuttgart, Germany, hosted at the 1337 camp venue. Kolegove with the opening kill of this round. And even if they do take this round, I think anyone's going to be happy with a 9-3 advantage. Once again, that B site's so inviting for Stuttgart Kings. Wacky trying to poke up from behind. Wacky into wake. Oh wow, Rebels flies around the corner. Unfortunate timing from him. Position's been given away. All fake on the bomb, and Mazdaza should actually get this kill. He knows where he is, and he's going up against a Scope who also has an AK. Awake gets the kill, and Wakey gets the kill. Man, do those two names not come out easily? So after this, we're going to jump into Snip versus Ape. It's going to be third map, which is not yet started quite handily. Not that I'm saying SK are going to lose quickly. I'm sorry. Kolegove are going to lose quickly. I'm just saying, you know, if or when that does happen, that is the plan. CLMK, what are you doing for us over on the speed side today? He is rushing down his teammate Scope, actually getting into position even before him. Map-wise, though, does actually look like all of SK are over. Oh, sorry, Kolegove are all on the other side. So, all good and well that they've been able to get into position over on B. But this, I mean, where's the push? Where's the aggression? They've got nothing going for them right now. No one's really stopping them getting into that A site. Ladrin clears out under the stairs. Smoke goes in towards the arch. They should be able to get an attempt down on the bomb, or at least try and draw out a nade. Neither. Taking out Fucker. I really have to apologize. I'm not actually sure what's going on with my Call of Duty 4 right now, as I've just experienced another crash. Let me do that thing where I run it as administrator and see if that makes any difference. Probably won't, but I'm desperate at this point, because even I am bored of it crashing now. Right, so all we missed was Kolegove getting a round. Alright, we can live with that, right? Ecstasy going for the bounce. Does actually land it. I thought he had gotten it a bit short, but it looks good. That takes out a wake. Ladrin's died to a nade. This is a great start for SK. CLMK's pushed up into this car park a bit. Should find himself a little kill there. Does take out Wacky. He's got another two actually waiting for him. He's heard a bunch of footsteps. Nate comes in, able to squeeze out, but he's really pinned in here. We got faith in that boy. Can he peek? Does get the kill onto Warcon. Can he get himself a 30? Does peek out. It is Revels behind that car, pushing up with the Deagle. Picks up an AK, gets himself a third of the round. Fantastic play there from CLMK. And with that as well, we see them go to 10-4. 3 rounds away from a win. Also 3 rounds away from securing themselves a spot in the next round, while making Kolegove pack their bags. Lovely shot there from Revels onto neither. Ladrin pushing forward. He's in a good position, but I'm not sure he knows about the player on top of the arch. Warkong pushing forward with Awake. Ladrin still going in from behind. Takes out Revels. This has brought it back. Oh, lovely little shot there from Ladrin with his Deagle. Ecstasy on top of this arch. And this is one of those, even though they know he is there, how do they deal with him? Mazalaza really far away from being able to help his teammate. Ecstasy goes down, and yeah, Mazalaza's really just got to get a move on now. Unfortunate there for Mazalaza, though, is walking, has his aim drilled in. Oh, look at neither and a Lantern, both sitting on 6 for 13. Uncharacteristic for both of those. Can Rebels find himself a little pick here on Yol Death Alley, B Alley, whichever you want to call it. Not just yet. Looks like it's another Kolegove push. Ecstasy's laying in wait with his SMG. And he has got some support there towards Flowers. There's Warkong with his AK taking out neither. Oh, Ecstasy got dunked on from above. You see a Kolegove just standing on the archers, just wiggling back and forth. Awake saying, no, I've done my work, someone else go in now. Oh, this nade from CLMK could be good. Oh, just not. Fuck it, watching this arch. Time's running out here, we've actually only got 30 seconds left. Revel's still just watching the entrance to the site. Fuck, spraying down on that bomb, nothing connects. I think they're actually going to get this bomb down, they just held it. Wukong watching the back, and rightfully so. CLMK. And fuck it, your last two standing. CLMK gets one. Can he find himself a second one here? No, you can't. That would have been absolutely game-changing if he could have. And as CLMK dies, Ecstasy says, right, time to have a chat, boys. We have lost too many in a row. If you guys just have recently joined us, welcome. This is the FPS Challenge CoD4 LAN, currently hosted at the 1337 camp in Stuttgart, Germany. My name is Menace. Alongside me is no one else, so you only have my voice. It is the second round of the lower bracket. Third round, actually, LI. Third round lower bracket, yep. Second map between Kolegove and Stuttgart Kings. Stuttgart Kings currently one map up advantage, and it has just been a timeout between these two teams. So once that timeout finishes up, we'll be back underway. SK win 3 more, that's it, they move on. If you want to see the brackets, exclamation mark brackets in chat, exclamation mark events gets you event information, exclamation mark stats gets you statistics for this match as it is ongoing. And unfortunately, I'm the bearer of bad news to say that we them boys have unfortunately lost out. They are out of the tournament. They lost 2-0 to Outer Reach. 13-5 on Crash, which was their pick, and 13-9 on City Streets. If we could all just have a minute of silence. Apologies, I'm not sure why those commands are not working for you guys. I'll just type them out quickly. Let me just make sure that I've actually enabled them properly too. while I have a minute. Ah, it's match stats. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, and I have set it to everyone being allowed to use it, so I'm not actually too sure why it didn't come up the first time around for you guys. Ah, it's because it's brackets, not bracket. If you guys don't actually have CoD4 and you'd like to try it, exclamation mark install CoD4. I'll send you a link on how to get it up and running and how to come and join the ladders. Play solo, duo and all the rest over on fpschallenge.eu. Right, do we have players readying up? We do. Not all of them. SK asking for Kolegove to ready up. SK fully ready. Kolegove waiting on walking and wacky. Love it. SK, everyone's already up. Then that already up. Alrighty-o. Time to resume the game. Actually sit back up, right? I got way too comfortable there. Scoreboard wise, I can see that Factor is definitely the one carrying his team right now. His nade goes out towards car park and plays the A site. Probably be getting him a lot of exposure because, as you can see, Kolegove do love that A site, whereas SK are rushing B nearly every round. A seems to be the favorite. Revels chucks his nade out towards the car park. Oh, Revel's getting lucky here. Takes a hit, but is able to survive and brush it off. Fight another day. Going for the peak, trying to find his counterpart scope. Mazalaz's late nade into car park takes out a Wake and a Ladrin. That's quite a big move. Neither does take out Revels. The Fuckers are going to be sitting in tight. It is all on Kolegove to make the move here. And they're just not pushing out. Hawkong's made his way a little bit forward. But even by the time that they maybe get an attempt at the bomb plant, it's nearly going to be too late. Hawkong pushing forward. Bomb plant does actually go down. Nothing stopping that bomb plant. Hawkong peeking up. Fucker does take him down. Hawkong gets himself one. Wacky gets another. But it's a 1 versus 2 for Wacky. And he is pinned in a corner. He's got a player coming from behind him and then one on flowers. And in the corner. Oh, great distraction there for CLMK to come around the back Finish off Wacky. And get the defuse in. Finally, after all these rounds and a timeout, SK put a board on the round. I don't even know how many turns. Ecstasy with a nice front spawn. Let's see what he does. Let us have a little looky-see. Looks like he's going to do the usual rush towards that B side. CLMK once again over on A. Kolegove all the way to... Why did CLMK not look around that corner? Ladrin's made his way up towards Flowers. He is watching over that wall, but not watching closely enough because fucker was there and is able to get the kill. Can you hear the bomb plant going down? But he also knows that people are probably pushing position at this point, and he's just holding it tight. Peeking around. Doesn't see anyone on bomb, but walking is laying in wait, neither with a pistol up close to take out Ecstasy. And surely by now SK are going to start realizing that Kolegove love pushing the A site. They need to put more defense in here. Another round for Kolegove. All SK need are 2 and they can seal the deal. Bearing in mind we had a 9-3 half. Ecstasy pushing up to catwalk is probably going to go for the flank. CLMK here with a nice little position. I will give this some attention. You can imagine this works out quite well and not the most common spot to check when pushing into the site. Especially with how late Kolegove like pushing in. Any late nades landing into car park? Not just yet. There it comes in. Wake gets tagged up. Able to live though. Fucker with the little AK onto Ladrin. Mazalaza once again with the late nade onto Wake. Cleans him off too. Now walking with the kill onto Ecstasy, it might ask the question, do we go B? That question was very quickly answered by Mazalaza. Wake is not going to try and push into the site, and I still quite strongly believe that CLMK is going to be able to get this kill. There he does, stands up, gets the first, gets the second 2, puts his team onto match point for Stuttgart Kings. "24 kills for fucker." Rebels going with the early peek over onto that A site, does spot the scope. Is there early signs of an A push? Not really. We do have an SMG pushing into mid. That's Ecstasy. Wow, he cleans up, taking 2. Can he get a third? Nearly gets a third even. This man might win the round all on his own. CLMK though chiming in, taking out neither. CLMK with a second of his own. Walking is calling GG, and he's the last one alive for his team. He gets finished off by Ecstasy. He grabs his third of the round, and that's going to be Stuttgart Kings moving on. Oh man. Can you believe it? 13-7 is your final score for that map. It's 2